The Jehovah's Witnesses, alas, do not get it right. If you say Jesus is an angel, you've thrown away the true Jesus. He cannot be an angel. Angels don't begin in the womb of their mothers. This is not hard. Surely your little child of 2 knows that human beings begin in the wombs of their mothers. That's Luke 1:32. Luke, with great effort, tried to get it right from the start. If you don't believe what Luke 1:32 says, that is that Jesus is the Son of God precisely because of, not just vaguely because of. The Greek has diokē. That's precisely because of, mistranslated in the King James as wherefore also. Forget the King James, as in many other places, just very confusing. No, precisely because of the miracle that God worked in the womb of a 13, 14, 15-year-old Mary. That's why he's the Son of God. You say, yes, I get it. And then you work on that, and you will find that will clear your mind of all sorts of extraneous non-biblical ideas. The parallel is in Matthew 1 and verse 20, where you have a slight mistranslation in some versions there. When Joseph had thought about what he heard from the angel, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, or rather what he'd heard about his wife being pregnant before they were married. This was a family crisis big time. So Joseph was very concerned. So an angel shows up to clarify the situation. Appeared to him in a dream, several dreams. And here's what the angel said: Joseph, son of David, royal household of David, don't be scared to take Mary home as your wife, or to take her as your wife, because the child has been begotten in her, not conceived. That's what the mother does. Yes, it's a conception, but your translation is hiding from you here that God is the Father. The Father doesn't conceive. He begets. He brings into existence, standard word for bringing into existence, that which is begotten in Mary, begotten by the Father in her womb, comes from the divine activity, the creative activity of Holy Spirit. Wonderful. Holy Spirit, of course, is never a third person in the Bible, but rather the power, the operational presence and power of God or Jesus indistinguishably, but never ever a third person, because that Holy Spirit as a third person never worships, is never worshipped, never sends greetings, is never praised. Well, guess what? That idea of a third person in a triune God comes much later. Most of the decent dictionaries understand this, but the public is not studying. There's a massive occurrence of group think. It seems to take over people's minds. People are asked to check their brains at the door. So politely and kindly, not in your face style, not with anger, but simply ask your Methodist friends and others, what do they mean when week by week they say, we believe in the Son who was eternally begotten? Try it. I've asked many of my good friends in the Methodist Church, good people, they have no idea what it means. Do they bother to find out? Does it matter that they utter words before God and man without having a clue what it means? Didn't Jesus and Isaiah speak about things learned by heart? In vain they worship, teaching for doctrines things learned by heart but not thought out. So use your precious brain, do some reading, and understand the biblical view of who Jesus and God are. It's a very exciting process, by the way.